Hello, welcome to my next weekly com. Today is Sunday the 18th of May, and right now it's 7 p.m. So the market opens in around 5 hours. So if we look at the economic calendar for next week, we can see that Monday, nothing important, just a bank holiday of CAD. Tuesday, CAD CPI. Sometimes it can affect the US dollar significantly. So I'll be careful trading around these times. Wednesday, CPI of the GBP. That will be an important news, so we can start looking to trade from 7 a.m. on this day, UK time 7 a.m. So 2 a.m. New York time. On the Thursday is the most important day of the week, in my opinion. We have the PMI. So because I don't trade the news most of the time unless I'm already positioned, what I will be looking to do is once the news passes, the Euro news, I'll be looking to position myself after that, around the 4 a.m. candle New York time. I'll be looking to position myself if the drawn liquidity is clear and if I get an entry. And then from the 5 a.m. candle, I look to position myself on the GBP if possible. Then we have unemployment claims, USD, and then the USD PMI. Then on the Friday, retail sales of the GBP, also important news. You can start trading from 7 a.m. And then just CAD, not too important. So if we look at the chart, what can we see is that last week, what we expected in the weekly is an open, low, high close. And that's exactly what we got. Unfortunately, I was expecting last week to open first below, then go higher. But on the Monday, we opened above, went lower. So as you can see, nothing has changed. We're still looking for the same bias. If you can see, this is still my bias. I don't know why this is there. This is still my bias, this high. If you can see here, from this candle, every time the candle opens below, closes above the wick of the previous candle. Opens below, closes above the wick, opens below, closes above the wick. So I'll be expecting something similar next week, but preferably I would like something like this, if I can draw it. Where is it? Here. I'm expecting something like this to go towards here. So I expect an open, low, high close. Again, I've seen a lot of people have a bearish bias for next week. I don't really agree with that. And I'll tell you why. So on the 5-day, what you can see on the DXY, we have this gap, which I'm targeting with the weekly high, especially with this candle closing above the previous one and the same for Euro. It's clear for me that the next target will be the previous weekly high, which is this. So what I'm expecting is once we've taken a significant low, I expect the low of the week to be created and for PMI to expand hopefully higher towards this drawing liquidity. But if we looked at the daily, what we can see is we start from always the left. So on the left, what do we see? We have this range that has been activated by this. This was an inside candle. So what we can see is we have this range, then this range, which has been activated here. But as you can see here, we've closed below the previous range. So this range is invalidated now. So what you can see here, what did we do? Open below, go higher, close inside. And now we've created this range. So something you should always be aware of, even though our bias is higher, what can happen, wait 1 second, What can happen with this activated is we can go lower like this, sweep this, and then make our way higher, which is what I'm expecting for next week. On the euro, same thing. As you can see, we have this daily range even to go lower here, and then to take the previous weekly low, and then finally this low. If we look at GBP, GBP has closed above on each weekly candle, so I would favor the euro to be better for the shorts. GBP is sort of in a consolidation still at the moment. For the last 4 weeks, price hasn't really changed much. It's just been going up and down, and closing around the same levels. But still on the GBP, right now favoring lower towards this range. As you can see this, we have nothing more to the left, just this. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good trading week.